Hey guys, welcome back to Film Wish. Today we'll talk about what you didn't know about 90 Day Fiancé Part 5. Let's head into it. Every participant goes through a background check.
Thinking about whether I'm going to want to have sex with her or not, it's probably not a good idea.
Is that going to stop you?
Probably not.
Everyone who wants to take part in 90 Day Fiancé must first submit a background check, which is required by the show. After all, the residents of the United States who are taking part in the event are supporting persons on K-1 visas. Also, make sure to write your thoughts in the comment section. Each participant goes through a background check. Everything, including previous illegal activity, must be thoroughly investigated. In addition, even after the background check is completed, each participant is exposed to follow-up inquiries in the event that anything appears suspect. On top of that, producers may ask for court records and even character reference letters from relatives and friends in order to complete the production. The couples have known each other before the show. Fans like the drama of individuals meeting for the first time on a reality program and maybe getting married within 90 days. But it is important to remember that the pairings are not chosen by casting directors. In truth, they've known one another for a long time before the cameras started rolling, and they've already made the decision to try for a marriage. When asked about how he puts individuals together, producer Matt Sharp stated, "We don't put people together. Everyone who appears on the show found themselves in a natural way," says the host. Participants are responsible for their own visas. It may be the focus of the TLC program to follow couples as they apply for a K-1 visa and observe how they really operate as a pair whilst living in the same nation, but it does not imply that they will receive assistance in acquiring the visa. In actuality, TLC does almost nothing to assist individuals with the immigration process. Anyone considering applying for the program should bear in mind that the responsibility for obtaining an accepted K-1 visa rests with the competitors, and it isn't the most straightforward procedure in the world. Couples have no say in how they're portrayed. Whenever you're dealing with reality programs or anything else that involves a signed contract, it is critical to carefully review the tiny print. On the reality television show 90 Day Fiancé, a clause in the contract states that participants are not permitted to sue the network or the show's producers because of how the couple is portrayed on air. The participants have no influence in how they are portrayed in the series, whether that means portraying them as the not-so-likable pair or as individuals who have entirely too much drama on their plates, even if that is not the case. TLC wants people with questionable backgrounds. All 90 Day Fiancé participants are required to submit to a background check by the Learning Center. However, this does not imply that they are seeking for records that are spotless. People with questionable pasts are actually welcomed by the network, which is why they are often featured. Television may be quite entertaining and exciting when this happens. Even during their time on the program, several of the cast members have been jailed for a variety of reasons, which makes them a better fit for the cast of The Orange is the New Black than the ensemble of 90 Day Fiancé. The reality show has some scripted lines. Typical of most reality programs, the actors are given lines and are pushed in specific ways by the producers. Basically, it's not as realistic as fans would have hoped it to be. Having said that, the guests that appear on the show aren't always given a script, but rather a rough concept of where a dialogue should take place. When asked about the show's recurring character, Nikki Cooper said in an interview that there are moments when various people or producers come up to you and say, "Oh, I think it would be good if you did this," or "I think you should say this." However, the lines aren't the only component of the play that has been planned in advance. Continue reading to find out what else does not constitute reality. There's a strange sitting rule. During some of the confessionals, viewers may have noted that the female cast members were seated in unusual postures, namely with their knees up. It's almost as if the sofa they're sitting on is actually placed on the floor, and they have no choice but to hold their legs close to their chest to keep from falling asleep on it. As it turns out, they actually don't have much of a choice in the situation. A handful of 90 Day Fiancé participants have stated that the ladies are required to sit in that uncomfortable posture whilst they are being interrogated. What do you think about 90 Day Fiancé?